Hello everybody. So excuse the messy bedroom in the back. Today I've decided to make a little video about the K-pop albums that I have that have the worst packaging. I'm not a huge K-pop album collector, but I do have some that you will see. And I've decided to choose which ones, there's only like a couple, that have like the worst packaging. The ones that made me like, I spent all this money, why do I have shitty packaging? Mm, mm. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Let's get to it. Alright, so these are all of my K-pop albums. There's not a lot, in my opinion. I feel like there's people who have more than me. A lot more than me. But I'm going to choose out of these albums which ones have the worst packaging, and we'll talk about them. So yeah. Okay, so I picked out a couple albums, four to be precise, of albums that in my collection I believe have subpar packaging. Oh, hi puppy. Yeah, that's what that noise was. But to give an example of from my collection, what I think is pretty decent packaging, I picked out two. Hi, you gonna help me make this video? Go lay down. Say hi, Shadow. Look. Okay. So, besides the standard like one fold albums that have like the CD on one side and the booklet on the other, like those are pretty great unless the has like poor quality paper or something. Another great layout is, I guess, the threefold. Is it threefold? Like this one is the School Love Affair, BTS, Bangtan, something something, and it has a magnet on it, which is fantastic. I love the magnet. It's the best part of this, besides the CD and the pictures. And then it has, yeah, it is threefold. And then the album, if the album was here, the album and the pictures, stuff. And it's like a good quality photo book. The binding is fantastic. I could flip through this like all day and I'm not going to worry about pictures popping out or something, or it like becoming detached, because the whole back page is attached to the book, and that's great. And then the cover, and you can see like where the magnets are that keep it closed. That I think this is a fantastic example, like good packaging. I know I have another one, Vic's Error, is also like this, only slightly smaller. Another good example of interesting and good packaging is Big Bang's Alive Special Edition album. Yeah. Alive. Yeah. Because like it has this glass, well, plastic, not glass, plastic case on it. And even though it feels like it's gonna break when you pop it out, it doesn't break, so don't worry. And then the photo book is in here, and it's once again really good quality. Like, I know Big Bang has had some issues with album covers and stuff in the past, but I like this one. And then it snaps back into place, but then you're like, but wait, where's the CD? Well, it's in here. Oh. If the CD were in here, this is where it would go. It's in my car right now. And it's so cool because I'm like, I grew up in the age of towers on your computer, and you have like CD drives, and that's really cool. I like that. I could do this all day. Yay, and then break it. So those are two examples of what I believe are some pretty good album designs. Alright, so my first album that I believe, in my opinion, is not the best design, and that would be Block B's Blockbuster. Because, okay, it has this plastic cover all around it, and if you're not holding it correctly, everything just falls out. There's no bottom, there's no catch on it. And so, like, it's cool that it just slides off at the same time. It's like handled with care, or else it's gonna spill everywhere. And then you take the plastic cover off, and there would be a CD here. It's in my car. But once again, even after the plastic cover's off, if you're not holding it carefully, all this shit falls out. Like, seriously? So it's just a one-fold, like, secondary cover. Like, this is the first cover and this is the second one or something. And then you have the photo book, which, I mean, the photo book is like really good quality. Like, it has pretty decent binding. But then, you know, you gotta, like, put it back in there. And it's not even fitted properly because there's a, like, I don't understand what this little, like, disc right here, you can't see it. There's this thing right here. Like, did you not size this properly? So you had to stick a little, like, squishy disc right here so that it would close at the right height. Like, why didn't you measure it properly? I don't understand. And then, if the album, god damn it, if the album was actually on here, like, getting this stupid thing back in the holder is a pain in the ass, because you gotta get all the little corners lined up, first of all. And then it hooks onto the plastic edge where the CD is supposed to go. And then if the CD was in there, it would probably catch on the CD too. I've heard that, like, some other albums, like, I think something related to Shiny has a similar problem. So this is just PPD, piss poor design, right here. Okay. So yeah, thanks but no thanks, Block B. My second one is Infinite's Paradise Repackaged, or yeah, the repackaged album. I love Infinite, but there's something, like, there's an album can have a cool a really interesting package and still be a shitty packaging. Like, this one is interesting and good. This one's interesting and shitty. So if you don't have this, so it's cardboard, which I don't really have a problem with. I guess it's different. And then it opens, and it's like, it's so damn big. It's so big. And it had, when I first got it, a poster, which is not on a wall. I don't know where the poster is. And the photo card, which is somewhere else. And then it has the book. And, like, it's a nice book, with nice binding. It's, like, a little different because it folds up right there, right here, instead of folding up all at the edge. Anyway, and then when you go to the back, it's got that weird, like, CD holder, but it's not really a CD holder. It's like origami to be a CD holder, and you, like, pop it in on the last page, which, I don't know, I'm not a fan of. I like a round circle and a thing in the middle, and it pops in. Like, that's nice. But once again, the CD's in my car, so it doesn't matter. So we put that back in, and we fold the box back up. Yay. It's not the absolute worst packaging, but it's not the best. Alright, and the next two, I'm so sad to say, are my, like, one of my faves. It's B1A4. I have 3 of their albums, and 2 out of 3 of them are on this list. So, once again, interesting packaging. Not the best packaging. I bought this and I was like, oh my god, wow, that's really cool. This is their Solo Day album, Solo Day. I was like, oh my god, that's really cool. It's a book. Photo card. It's a book, which means it has fantastic binding because it's a book. So, you know, when I first got it and I unpackaged it and I was looking through it and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is really cool. Oh my gosh, it has like a lot of English in it. There's like no Korean in it whatsoever, except for the lyrics in the very back. Oh, this is pretty cool. Nice. Flip. Where's the frickin' CD? Where's the CD? Ah, there it is. In the back, hidden away. Is all of this necessary? Seriously? It's actually, like a lot of their, you know, their character pictures and their, character pictures. And then there's like a movie type of thing where they drew out the frames for the music video, like, you know, the storyboarding for it, which is really cool. And then like all of this English that's in here that looks like they originally got it off of Google Translate, and then someone like with minimal English skills, like no offense, checked over it to make sure it didn't sound too weird because it came from Google Translate. And then like copied and pasted like the same 5 paragraphs over and over and over again. So I guess the problem is slightly packaging, slightly contents of the packaging, not exactly the execution, yeah. So Solo Day. And then the other one is the Ignition Special Edition repackaged album. It's so goddamn big, and you think like it's supposed to look like a book. They have a thing for books because they also put out a magazine album. So yeah, and it opens. No nice magnet here. No, there's no magnet on this one. And oh my god, do you hear it? That's the sound of the glue coming unsticking from the binding. Like, that's just sad. Like, you could, if I tilted it forward, all the cards would fall out, but yeah. I'm tempted to like re-glue it myself. So photo card, special photo card, and then like yay, CD, I know exactly where it is, it's right there. And then it's this much of like postcard photos. It's not a book, it's a bunch of photos. I went through them once when I bought it. I have no intention of going through it again anytime soon, because it doesn't make sense. We like books, we like flipping through things, we don't like cards. What am I gonna do with all this? Like, no. So B1A4, or not, it's not the group's problem. Who produces you? WM or something, entertainment. Step up your game. Step up your packaging game, please. Like, 2 out of 3 that I have that are kind of not so great. Yeah, I do intend on buying the rest of their albums, hopefully someday, maybe. But not for the packaging. Alright, so that's it. I hope y'all had fun and it was informative and you laughed.